Yo guys, today I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup tutorial. It's not really a tutorial, it's just literally my everyday makeup and how I do it. There's a few things extra that I'm going to do in this video that I usually don't do in my everyday makeup routine, because obviously I've got more time today. So I have a tray full of all my makeup and I'm just going to get straight into it, so let's go. I've actually already moisturised my face, but I often always start with eyebrows, and I know some people find that really odd, but that's just me. I like to start with eyebrows, so that is what I'm going to start off with. For some reason my brows never seem to go right on the days that I do makeup tutorials, and I actually wanted my brows to look decent today, so I mean they're not the best, but we're going to roll with it anyway. Yeah, basically, so I'm going to put some primer on. So for primer, basically I got really annoyed with my makeup and I just wasn't happy with how it turned out, so I basically decided to do it again. So I've left my forehead makeup off, taken my cheek makeup off. I'm doing it again because I mean I want to be happy with how a makeup tutorial turns out. I don't want to be unhappy with it, and I'm going to insert the clips roughly like sped up of what I just did, and I wasn't happy with it. It was just all patchy and I wasn't happy with how I applied the foundation, so I'm just going to do it a normal way and not complicate myself. So I'm just going to apply my ELF highlighter, and I'm just literally going to use my fingers, spread it around my face and use that as a primer base. It is an illuminating highlighter. Obviously I've already done this once, so I'm a bit like, and I actually mixed it on my face, but I'm just going to go back to mixing it on my hand because it's just mixed. If you use one colour, it's fine to use one colour and put it straight onto your face, but for me personally I just much prefer to be able to mix it on my hand and not do it the way I did it earlier. So earlier I just put it all on my face and didn't mix the colours together, and I mean in general that is fine, but personally I would much rather mix it up on my hand, because and then I'm going to take my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and I'm just going to blend it all in. My Beauty Blender is also slightly not very... My Beauty Blender is also still kind of wet because I had to re-wet it, so it was too wet. So just use the Last Imperfection thingy, and then I'm going to use a Natural Collection powder, and I'm just going to set the powder with this big Makeup Revolution brush. I'm just going to bounce it all off my skin. Basically for my blush I use the Nip and Fab in Velvet. Right, before I do that I'm going to do bronzer. So I'm going to use the bronzing shade in here because it's not really a bronzing shade, but in all honesty it is a really good bronzer. I don't know if it's supposed to be a blush, but like I personally wouldn't use it as a blush, so I'm going to use it as a bronzer. But I suppose you can use it for whatever you want, can't you? So then I've done that, and then I'm going to use my Sleek highlighter first, and then I take the pinks out of this palette and pop that on my cheek afterwards, and my nose and my Cupid's bow. I do that afterwards because it's just nice, and I'm basically just going to... So that is my highlight done. So guys, that is the end of my makeup tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let's just say it's been eventful. I actually think I've got makeup on my top now. Brilliant. Basically, I'm just going to explain the whole situation quickly. This has taken me really long to film because I really wasn't happy with how my base makeup turned out, and it just looked patchy, and I did it another way, which, like I said, I will show you in the clip. So I've ended up filming like twice as long, which is fine, but so I took it all off again and redid like my face, not this bit, my face, so I was a bit more happy with it. I am happier with it, but the reason that my face is really red is because I've just taken all my makeup off as well and like redone it. So yeah, that's not great. I started being a beauty. I'm not even a beauty thing, I just wanted to film my everyday makeup. It just didn't go very well to plan. So ignore that it's not the best because my skin, but we're gonna roll with it. So if you want a better updated one in the future or another makeup look, please feel free to let me know, even though you're probably really put off the makeup looks. But you guys know what I use now, so thank you for watching, bye bye.